Hello everyone. He wanted one on me to doing researching at this point to really know what's going on. Is some sort. Yeah, if you know what's going on, there's some sort about YouTube and otherwise some other reasons. Yeah, this could be extensive recording video that instead it's just a no not very concerned about it. Yeah, and it is a way that we can save it. Well, mostly for an extension next couple years. And this plan might hurt the algorithm of some sort. By hurting the algorithm is the only way to bring YouTube back. Here it is. YouTube is declining because of TikTok. Although this might piss off over 1 billion people, but that's where I think it can be at this point. Mostly over 1 billion, but well, millennials, Gen X's, not Gen X, Gen Z's. So piss off on millennials and then Gen C's and even in Gen Alpha says it might be the only best way I can do. So yeah, I'm planning to save YouTube, but in the killing the other less popular competitors like Dailymotion or MediaFire or LiveLinks to swallow up this point to force to make YouTube like its own target well by TikTok's Walmart because it's gonna be just a huge rivalry at this point. And here's already in the founding statistics and details. Yeah, like I said, yeah. So like I said, we need to find a way to make it YouTube and more different than TikTok somehow. I know it's gonna be killed as a similar like MySpace, but so like I said, but so this yeah, it kind of free people so then they're flocking leave Facebook because it used to be toxic of some sort. Kind of feared if this happens, people on TikToks might be flee the same way. This is in the future. Like I said, I think Facebook will not live in the future. Either way, after the next 10 years, Facebook's gonna be dead. So I kind of afraid TikTok's going down the same road as well. It's gonna be filled with Chinese propaganda of some sort. Yes, TikTok is a Chinese made. YouTube is a purely all American made. So it makes sense. So that means being on TikTok means you're gonna be less freed and more prone to socialism. Or that's a mostly Maoist socialism, not Stalinist socialism, as it's seen out of Russia. But here's the thing, man. Now, Cuba has also been in the Stalinist as well. So that means, so like I said, man. Now, so since the plan to ban Maoism means that then my plan to save YouTube and banning everyone from TikTok. Yep, banning everyone. This is why I'm really pissing off the whole generation to make it better. So yeah. So like I said, yeah, let me say TikTok is a Chinese Maoist propaganda just to crush Americans with some sort. Yeah, and that means absolutely not everyone. Do not let everyone go into TikTok. Otherwise, you're gonna get forced to be killed in China. Yeah, yeah. So TikTok and Facebook is toxic, and just no one need to go there, no matter what, and it's just the way it is. So we need to do this. Might have an idea to bring YouTube back, no matter what it is, and it makes sense to you and all the others. It's gonna be the best we can be. Of some sort. And like I said, Yeah, so this one I'm part of, like, posted the most viral page on all YouTube at this point, just to save YouTube. So like the YouTube only way is get rid of all the ads, get rid of everything. I don't know by doing that, YouTube's just slowly they're turning into a me way, like became a forgotten sight. But this is that's the only risk I can take. So then it's just to piss off the younger viewers of some sort. I live my life just to piss off the new generation. So, so like I said, right now, is to bring back the old life, and then where it is making popular. Think about this right now. Think about NASCAR, and then where it is. NASCAR was supposed to be back then, and not a really good fit for the younger viewers. Don't think about the younger viewers. Think about the everyone viewers. For all the life, and it is where it is. Think about every generation you can be, which includes millennials in the everyone. Think to be everyone as one. The way it is. One with the people. One with everyone in the can see. Everyone in the center of the review. Even Gen X's of some sort. TikTok will immediately kill them. Just for younger viewers. And the old generation will flock away. Because it just became so toxic and more, well, mostly propagandinate. It was some sort. It's kind of like, it's like slowly, like poisoning people. YouTube is more freer and more freedoms are gonna get to be the way it is. It's gotta be the only choice they're gonna take is the YouTube. It became a, why is this might became a new some sort? Because I'm pretty sure YouTube under might kill Daily Motion and live links and even Media Fire and all the videos sharing services all the way because this might kill itself by YouTube. So that means that YouTube gonna get all the video platforms away and just became one with just the Bible up with TikTok. They would, instead of that they were doing that, they just all the outside refugees might flock on YouTube. It's just the game possibly open and up to 100 billion more views than the way it is, just to help the rival against TikTok. So the plan to do is in the next campaign is save YouTube and bring down TikTok. So that means this could be known as the final act. Really, at this point, the final act is YouTube swallowing every single media platform where they end up it made everything free using without using ad base and some sort, and everything is just the way it is, like Daily Motion of some sort. It'll get rid of advertisement, get rid of everything that make YouTube so popular to will make YouTube come back. Some things to make YouTube alive and to make it really popular in the first place had to kill everything just to make YouTube come back. Some sort. And also YouTube can provide MySpace to make a new refuge for Facebook refugees to come back. So like I said, so the only way to do this, immediately purchases MySpace and it became the new area that the MySpace refugees will flock to instead of going to Facebook. So like I said, immediately in the MySpace they have acquisition, it will bring MySpace back from the dead. This is similar to YouTube. The YouTube immediately in MySpace is known as a tripod acquisition. It will bring bring the dead site back to some sort, because I found out, TikTok and Facebook, despite how popular it is, it's mostly their downfall as well. So because it's so toxic, so considerate made, And also, in some sort, it's like it says, this consumerism is now just a dumpster fire. I feel it's propaganda of some sort, and the way it is, it's not even worth it. So it kind of makes sense. So like I said, to the end of to get rid of everything to make YouTube big is the only way to make YouTube bigger and to bring the downfall of TikTok and Facebook and all the others. Staying in the past is the only way to bring it back and to make it bigger. To the end, I think you sausage either way. That's technically the only way. This is in the despite the some sort. It's just the only way. In this campaign to save YouTube, but they not only revive the network as a whole, but also by revive everyone. So this is why. So the might no. This is a plan. And this is might go to video platforming civil war if I would to, because I'm not giving up of some sort without a fight. In the video platform of some sort. So think about Netscape and Internet Explorer. It's like the same way. With the end up need to the end of the face reality. If I want to fight TikTok in China itself, because like I said, think about TikTok as like fueling the hatred against Taiwan. Yep, and Facebook's going with that as well. And the only way to save Taiwan is to be on MySpace or YouTube or everything's going to be less popular to the younger generation. The only way to do is kill the younger generation by genocide to make it in a way to bring back the urban loving popularity that the land had once before. But they're not killing my guns of some sort, but by feelings. By feelings and it's just a feeling regrets. Because like I said, most new generations are fucking idiots. So they end up they're trying to ruin everything that they had to go through. Just to the gain more popularity. And yeah, but those killing things will kill everything, like YouTube and some sort. So it's kind of makes sense. So then for helping to then revive things at the end is supposed to be dead or once dead, known as a revival stage, will help bring back the old ideas back to the way it was. It's just became the ideas that might end up work, but then they had to go through a lot of dumpster fires just to do that, but that's why I only plan to do that. So it's just like I said right now, it's like I said, that's the only way the my version it works smarter, not harder. So I'm doing this for YouTube. So they end up and on other than platforms and others, and they just make revival just to fight back, known as the revenge of the old platforms. Just to fight back and then against the toxic propaganda making and more, well, not exactly meant to be networks. They might end up facing the killing the old generation. That's the way it is. Think about every generation as its own life and in its own thing. Everything's not revolves on the younger generation. Everything is maybe all generations, all ages, of some sort. Everything will involve. Everything's gonna be there. We need to get this to bring everything more united as one. So, like I said, so do not think this is everything is for younger generation of some sort. We need to do everything for all ages. And all everything that I must have to go through. It's just the way it is. So the end of to make so much sense right now that this campaign will make it that the things come back from the dead and it just make things either way. just to make YouTube the best. As I end as say one now, for the end of this campaign, to help them to get everything better, for everything for the best, and otherwise, boom, and make it really better. In some sort, to the end of this, make things a whole lot better. This is the way it is. YouTube, YouTube itself is a nice site. I don't know, the apocalypse of some sort is not the way to get rid of YouTube. It's only make YouTube better. And also, the people who live in TikTok is exorbitant. The Chinese dominance even larger. So, like I said, if TikTok is overtake some sort, the other side of switching China for the device, and US when they automatically became the new Roman Empire. And the one story that it'll be the strongest power and a lonesome superpower will fall the same way. So then, like I said one now, we need to redeem the end up it's like I said, no one wants to be a Maoist. No one want to be part of the Chinese propaganda system. Even even me, an anti-Maoist, anti-Chinese, communist Chinese I am. Well, yeah, I'm mostly pro-democratic Chinese. But in them, this one is supporting those people instead. See, my campaigns will save Taiwan and East, same thing. So, if it is by support anti-Maoist, anti-Putin, and anti-things will make the Westerners in more powerful in the way they think. So, like I said, and YouTube's like the same way. You're kind of afraid all American companies will fall into the Chinese dominance. And we just don't want to do that. We want to decrease the Chinese dominance. And all of this, the Chinese dominance is part of the millennial main sort of threshold of some sort. Because without Chinese dominance, millennials are going to be freaking useless. It's people the way it is. So, like I said, it is the only way to do that. And to think millennials are just plain stupid. The fucking idiots that try to dig out in themselves graves. Yeah, so to treat those millennial fuckers the way it is, to the turn any way it suffer, which just is, just make them stop. Yeah, make them stop. Do whatever they are, and they try some sort, and they try to think Maoism is. It's just a big fat propaganda maker, and just say China will not get the superpower. It's gonna fall, like most other Chinese dynasties did in the past. Like I said, the Roman Empire fell once. China fell like over like 50 times. And then, like I said, and people who support China are idiots. And there's some sort. And then there's one true power. So it makes sense. YouTube's like the same way. Everyone wants to fall into this toxic scam and others and just say, yeah, let's go down and try to get more views. Hey, look at this. Look at the platform that you get 10 million views just by 1 month. And it is on a platform that took me 2 years. It's like, don't do that. Don't do that. The thing is what it is, you absorb to the wrong power. So like I said, I know the same things, like I said, things will rise real fast, will fall very fast. YouTube rises very slowly. That means it will fall very slowly. That means it can make it come back. Well, like I said, TikTok rises very fast. It will fall very fast. It's became part of life. So like I said, this is why you can't trust. You can't trust everything. It is this way it is, just to make your life better. And it only way to some sort is killing the YouTube algorithm, killing an ad source, and killing everything YouTube just to make YouTube come back and the next downfall. of TikTok and Facebook and others. When people want to be third world, you just be it. That's the only way to make the superpower, hyperpower, which all we are, to be united again. So the way it is, it'll be so the way it is. This is some sort. These efforts will make it to come back and swallowing in our prides to be the way it is, just to begin one. Either way, in spite of the way it is of some sort, the companies that are like this is the way to do this and of some sort, whether it became private owned, public owned, or some sort. This is it. This is like the option that we had to lay in, had to sacrifice to still take down every single Chinese market we can get. Because we're not Chinese. We're freaking pro Westerners. Westerners need power, not to the support Maoism, but mostly for everyone. So we end up saying one now. And this is the only sacrifice you can get to save YouTube. Who won't? It's just, it's nice of the opponent at this point. So don't think it everything they need more ads, need more money, and need more everything. It's like I said. Think about well, greed. If you think about greed this much, you're going to hell. So the very means, don't think about it. The things is don't be able to be too greedy of some sort. Don't be too greedy about social networks. So think about of some sort. And don't think about the younger generation. Think about all generations. So if the only way to save MySpace is the only way that can save YouTube. And like I said, any YouTubers at the end of it's also if YouTube purchases MySpace and MeWe, I find me the descent of refugees and they became YouTube its the new target the TikTok's Walmart. It's the only way there's some sort. Because I'm pretty sure YouTube must swallow Daily Motion, Media Fire, live links or live feeds and whatever that's like called, and everything that falls in the smart competitors to still help them rival against TikTok. Here's the way it is. Also, in the end of the things in the way it is, yeah, like I said, TikTok can just either cannot make 1 hour videos, 10-hour videos of some sort, while YouTube does. I know that it can be popular to get over 10 minutes of video, but for YouTube, it is no other source of thing to get into. Because like I said, it just the only thing is also your TikToks live from shorts. YouTube it limits itself from videos. So if YouTube get rid of all the shorts of some sort and they're banning shorts, it will revive it. And I know what by doing that is it could be like a new. It's like me. They kind of get rid of that. It's gonna be like me, where this is just people that do not want to be on TikTok is going back to YouTube either way. So it makes sense. If people just do not like TikTok, come back to YouTube. It doesn't make sense. So it's kind of what it is. So like I said, we can send out the user basically from TikTok refugees that went back to YouTube. It's like I said, that's the only way we can do this. So it makes sense either way to know what I'm talking about. It's the only way that can save YouTube from the portable demise and in the system of what we are as one of the way it is. To the end of the hate me lover, I wanted at this point to make it better. It's just like some sort a better source and to make everyone's opinion that who we are is who we were supposed to be to ourselves as one to be the network with who we are. So, like I said, think YouTube's better than TikTok. Think MySpace is better than Facebook. Think it's better the way it is. Don't kill it. Don't kill the systems. Just revive it, and reinstate it, and just think of everything as just is. Think of YouTube, save YouTube is like saving MySpace. Don't kill it, exasperate it. Just to make it the way it is. To the end, when we can help them the way it is. When they had to and think about MeWe is better than Facebook. We can use it either way. They're not toxic. It's helpers. And then the end of this the way it is. To the end of kill the millennials' pride, killing the Gen Z's pride and everything. It's just the way it is. It's just a life what it is supposed to be, and to itself, and to be in most others. And it's just this is life as it can be. So, being toxic is a new version of life. And the way it is to make more sense to know life is life is it in a nutshell. Deal with it or screw with it. And that's just where it is. As it don't like I said, if YouTube's not for children, it's fine, it's not for children. But they can't fight about it. It's just embrace it. That's the way it is. It's just so that make lives even more better. And the same one now. Says like I said, please help me to make YouTube strong and ever once be once more. And the end of say one now. Please make YouTube come back from the dead. And make the fall of TikTok, Facebook and others. It is to be overtaken the old competitors in the first place. So let's make the old platform to come back from the dead. And then otherwise, let's do this. Anyway, let's show them who's boss. Let's show them that this is not for the propaganda and toxicity and others. Do it for all ages. Do it for everything. So that they can show the who they are and then the who they think. This is for everyone. This is for YouTube. Thank you. And I hope you liked this 30-minute video. So good luck everyone. See you in the next video. And yes, again, use this app called X Recorder because I'm kind of afraid of my phone video camera. It will not take over 3 minutes, and this one only had 10 minutes because my SD card it's almost out of storage. So that's why I had to use this instead. To make more sense right now, it is the way it is, and it just be for the best. To everyone know the way it is. This is the only way I can end to do this. So some sort. So see you in the next video. And yes, I'm planning to stay on YouTube until I hit 2030 or some sort of or 2040. I might plan to leave down in the 2050s of some sort. Like I said, so that I'm trying to be the longest YouTuber in the live for. It's like I said, if PewDiePie and others go away, I'm the only one they had to rely on. So I try to say I slowly became a new T-series, a new PewDiePie and others. Just to make everyone realize of who I am at the end of being some sort. I will refuge to everyone that is in the killed off of some sort. I will be a new caregiver. That's who I am. In other words. So that is it. So good luck everyone. Good night. Good day. whatever you live for, help to make lives more meaningful your life. Everything the way it is, of some sort. But well, otherwise, see you for now, and see you next video. I'm Joshua K. Urban, and I am out of here for now. IPS, hashtag save YouTube. And otherwise, goodbye.